What a wonderful day, is it? Right? It is a beautiful day. I would like to first thank my mother for whatever she has done and given to me, and my kind and beautiful wife for sharing her life with me. So, to talk about my past and my family and how I was brought up. So, I was brought up with a family where I was a single son and I had a sister. She's a 2 year younger sister. My journey started with my father when I was 7 years old. He expired. But then, as a single mother, she brought me and my sister as a single parent. Now, you know that in India, being a single parent and bringing up the kid is not an easy task, completely not an easy task. And it was not easy for my mother as well. And the relatives, my mom had 7 siblings and my father had 5. But then I hardly even remember many of their names. That's how they are helpful to us, they were. But then, I was not supposed to even have a good education. You know, what are my relatives told? They said, there are several government schools with free food. You can opt one. But then I really am thankful to my mom because she gave me a wonderful education. And with my education is what I'm here now, right? It had been a very hard life for her, and she had to sacrifice so many things, and I don't even remember, I may not even able to mention everything. So she tried everything in terms of job. She was taking any job that is possible to provide to her family, me and my sister. At one point in time, she wanted to do the beautician course and start a beauty parlor. But then her family said that, like, what kind of job is that going to be for a widow? You cannot do that kind of job. You're from a good family. But they're not ready to help. That's the thing. But my mom is a very determined woman, you know. I remember a small poem in Tirukural, you know. It says like this. Enni tuniga karmam. துணிந்தபின் என்னவம் என்பது இழுக்கு. So to put it in English, right? If before you decide, think 1,000 times. But once you decide, never go back because it is an insult for yourself. In Tamil movie, you know, actor Vijay says it. ஒரு தடவை நான் முடிவு பண்ணிட்டா என் பேச்சை நானே கேட்க மாட்டேன். It's in a nutshell. That's what it is. And my mom is like that. And at college, it had been a wonderful life for me in college. But then going to college was also not going to be possible because there was a very big financial crunch when I was starting my college. There were days I remember where, you know, my college was somewhere around 40 kilometers from my town. I had to take that college because I wanted to do microbiology, and taking microbiology admissions in the cities was a little expensive. So we found a college in a small town called Manaparai. There were days where the bus charge, I still remember, one way it is 3 rupees 50 paise. So 7 rupees. And 7 rupees at that point in time is a little expensive transport, I would say. So there were days where I will not have money for the college bus. So there were my friends may take my ticket, even the conductor may give me free tickets. So it's like this. So there were days where I feel shy to borrow money and all those things. So those days I cut college. So students cut college for many reasons, right? I cut for college reasons. I'm not able to pay the bus ticket. I go to a library, and I have, so I'm a very booky person, and then I was doing very well in college, you know. So I go to the library, and my college happens there in the library. So I go home, and then, you know, I was a college first as well, but then that was a wonderful thing for me. And when when I was done with my college, I was just thinking big. I want to become a scientist. I want to do PhD, MSc, but I never thought, how will a mom be able to pay for that, right? There was nobody to guide. All I had was only aspirations. I was preparing for my university exam in Trichy. We have this Bharatiyar University for microbiology MSc. And suddenly one night it struck me that, so what am I up to? My mom has been raising us, and she's been working as a single parent for all these years, and I'm having something, but I don't know when I will start earning and contributing to the family. So that night something happened to me, and then I suddenly thought that I should start and go for work. And very nicely I got some placement in Chennai. That's when I started my career. So 2000, when I completed my college, I started my career in Chennai in some healthcare company. That's how my journey started. And so 2 years down the line, while I was working, my starting salary was 4,000, and that was still not enough to make my mom stop working. Right? She had to still work. She had to still run the business, and I was not a little happy about it. So I thought that I have to do two jobs, and then I started working in two companies where it's an 8 to 5 job in one company, and then I sleep for some 5 hours, and then there is another job that I was doing from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. So with these two jobs, I was able to save some money, and I was never telling my mom that I'm doing two jobs because she's not going to allow me to do that. And there were many proud moments, and small things can give you a big happiness, right? So I felt very happy when I was able to buy my first TV for our family. We were not having TV in our family, right? So I bought this first TV for my mom, and then she was not happy. Why she was not happy? Because she was knowing that this money has come from my overtime. She was knowing it, and she was not happy. But then still I was happy about it. And my job journey, it was as difficult as my upbringing as well. So we get promoted, in company we get promoted. So I have been promoted to other companies many times, means laid off many times. So in my career, I wanted to take care of my family, and then start getting a very good earning. But there were 5 times in 5 companies where I was laid off. And getting laid off, you are not sure about getting the next job. Getting laid off means in the same industry, the industry is not going well, you may not end up with another job real quick as well. But at that point in time, I was the single earning person, and then I had relieved my mom of the earning as well, and she's not doing the beauty parlor business anymore. And but why I called it as I got promoted to the next company is because somebody said, right, in every adversity there is an equal opportunity. And although there were 5 companies where I wanted to grow, but then for some reason I was laid off, finally I ended up in a very good company, that is Infinix, where I'm working, right? And I thought that I've been laid off in all those companies to get placed in that company. And without my mom's hardship and sacrifice, I would have not been even a half brick what I'm here now. And I'm an AVP in my company now, and for me it is a big achievement, right? So becoming an AVP is a small thing in a career perspective, right? Anybody can become based on your work and tenure, but then for me it is a very big thing. For my mom, it's a very big thing. And the message to all of you is that there may be hardships in life. And one more thing that I learned from my mother is this, that is still always sticking with me. It says it's a Tamil poem again from Thirukural. Idumbaikku idumbai padupar, idumbaikku idumbai padadavar. I'm not telling some bad words, guys. I'll tell you in English so that you know that I'm not trying to scold you and all. So the people who are troubling the trouble are the people who doesn't get into trouble. And that's what my mom is, I have never seen her being worried about being a single parent, never. And I was talking about all the struggles, all the success that I had, right? You know what I think as success of my mom? The one thing that I think success of my mom is that I had never felt that I'm fatherless, even now. I have never felt that. I have never ever missed a father. Maybe I never ever wanted a father because I don't know him and I have never missed him. That's the success of a mother. Again, thanks for my mom and my beautiful wife. Without them, I'm not would have been even a half brick what I'm here now. Thank you.
He is the founder of EMO Mobility Company. So please welcome.